Hello, everyone, here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on the 36X Spring Creek map. Since last episode, finished up the harvest. Actually, let me shut this off here a minute. Finished up the harvest here on the section here. Again, that is our 1 square mile field here. 1 mile long rows on there, right? Oh, and 1 mile wide, too. Finished up the harvest. I'm going to get running 4 combines there at the end of last episode. And I would have to say, I think we finished this field off in a record time, everyone. Again, I don't have an exact number, everyone, but somewhere around that 13 to 14 hour mark. And that is with the John Deere combines doing probably 80% of the work, at least maybe 90% of the work. So for all of those of you folks guessing somewhere around that 16, 17 hours, if we would have left probably just the 2 combines, Evan, that's probably about what it would have come out to here. Somewhere around that 16, 17 hours. But with the 2 New Holland combines working on that side of the field, again, I was just using hired workers, and they all finished about the same time, by the way. So I actually, I guessed really close to about right for how much spacing to have between the New Holland combine there. When there wasn't a whole lot of difference there. The New Holland did finish first, of course, but not by much. I mean, like maybe like 20 minutes or something like that. Like a couple of passes at most, Evan, is what the New Holland finished by. So worked out really good. I didn't notice here. I got everything off the field, and it looks like I missed just like a little bit down here. I didn't notice that when we were done, but oh well. You can see there's just a little section down there. That is, of course, withered and gone at the, what in tarnation was that? There are deer that are up, and then they disappear. Okay, well, I think that's enough drugs for one day. Anyway, that's, yeah, okay. It's funny how they disappear as you get close, like deer. That one's still there yet. Okay, well, anyway. Finished mowing a little bit of our lawn here, too, by the way. I figure that looks a little bit better, right? I don't know why the front yard here has, like, the really long stuff, and over here we got some nice grass, but over there's nice grass. Over here, it's, yeah, well, anyway. I don't think I can, unfortunately, paint this particular grass. And when you paint grass, it gives you, I don't know, oh, you know what? There's an example over here. Actually, probably better than at least that stuff over there if I did take the time to do that. I think I did some painting over here. It's at least the short stuff. It's just not the nice green grass like you see here. It's a little bit different. Like I said, a little bit different. Not a lot different, but it is enough that it's like, it's kind of annoying when you're painting grass. Having in this grass looks like that, and that grass looks like that. It's like, come on now, really? The painting tool can't paint the same grass as what's on the map? Nope, of course not. That would be too easy. So overall, harvest, I would say, went fairly well here on this map. Probably the single biggest issue we had on that harvest, everyone, was, is it not out here? Wherever the red tractor is, Evan. And this really isn't a fault of the red tractor. I mean, you blame the red tractor anyway, right? Of course, it sounds about right. But no, the biggest issue, again, was the fact that Giants, even though you run manual ignition, Evan, still shuts the engine off on you. For those of you who joined us on the live stream here to finish up the harvest, you've seen it then. You know, again, the game just, even though I tried to leave this tractor running, Evan, the game shuts it off. Unless I am, like, actually actively sitting in the tractor. And that's what I did, by the way. So yesterday, Evan, when I finished up recording there, let's see, we had to go plant some strawberries out in the garden, Evan. Went out and planted strawberries in the garden there. While I was out planting strawberries, I just went and just like literally sat in the tractor. I just put my person in the tractor. I went outside, planted strawberries. I came back in. Hey, at least the tractor was still running yet. Normally, I like to sit in the combines, Evan, so that way I can like, hey, if something goes wrong, I can activate like, oh, okay, I can see right away. You know, if I'm just sitting in the tractor, I can't see if everything's going good on the field or not, right, Evan? So again, that's why I like to sit in the combines if I'm going to leave the game for a little bit. But yeah, as long as I sit in the tractor, it works. But then you just got to make sure you stay sitting in the tractor, unfortunately, which is, again, be nice if, the manual ignition setting worked. Okay. I think I've complained about that enough here for the last couple of times. That should be enough about that. Anyway, so we're now into the month of March, Evan. Since last episode, finish up the harvest course. Then went ahead and skipped time here several months. We're now in March 1st. We can start planting some of the rest of the crops here now. Oats, sunflowers, and then, of course, we'll have to wait to get corn and soybeans. Still debating. I don't know. You folks, let me know in the comments. What should I put on field, or we'll call it the section. What should I put on our section here? Again, 289, 290, 291. What should we put on our 1 square mile field? And then we still have, let's see what's here. I don't think 385 is planted. What else is planted here? I probably should go check here. 386, 385, 384, 389, 390 are not planted. Okay, so we got some definite planting to do here. I also want to get some field work done as well. 389, I'm almost, or 385, I'm sorry, 385, I'm almost done working that field up, so I should probably go over there. I think we'll probably get a couple of tractors going here on plows as well. If we can plow the field that one, you won't get any weeds that way, so I know it takes time to plow, and it, yeah, arguably takes a lot of time to plow, but no weeds, so I think we're going to get some tractors going on plowing here. Kind of got that tractor behind us, little box in at the moment with the trucks in the way, don't I? Whoops. Also, I don't know who did the building placement and the landscaping around here, but oh my goodness. Money-wise, as you can see, too, after harvesting that field there, we're sitting at a nice, tidy, almost, actually, we were actually at I think we were actually at $6.25 million there when we finished off the harvest, Evan. But then with the skipping of time here, and then the loan payments, that definitely took some money away. I think we're paying like $50,000 plus a month on loan payments or something like that, Evan. So loans aren't exactly cheap here. Yeah, that's actually we're paying more than, because we got 20 there plus the 30. We're paying almost 56, not quite, maybe $56,000 on those loans. I do only have like a 60-month period on the big loan there, so we're paying that one off pretty quick. Only $1.5 million left on it. It's like, yeah, $500,000 paid off on it already, so not too shabby on that one. We'll see what's due. I might just like knock those out real quick. We'll see once that one. I'm not sure money-wise what we're gonna. Actually, let's go to the back. We're gonna go to the back. We're gonna start back there because I'm debating about putting corn. Actually, you know what? Should we do? What was the crop that gave us? That was oats, right? I think I had oats on field 383. It shouldn't really matter what crop we put on it. What do we got on 383 this time? That is canola, right? Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking about what we want to try here. I'm definitely thinking here on field 383. That is the one that gave us all the trouble for harvesting last time around. Again, it took us like 23 hours to harvest that field, Evan. That was some course play on course play work going on there. I'm curious if we put auto drive on that. If auto drive can improve upon that time. Or, for that matter, if I just did course play again, maybe course play could do better next time. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe trying auto drive for field 383, Evan. Just see once how that goes. Might pick up some more plows here as well, and we'll see once. Like I said, if we plow the ground, everyone, I think it's probably cheaper than spraying it. Don't get any weeds that way. Now, we do have to pay the hired workers and all that good stuff for it, but we'll have better yields and no weeds. Don't ask me how that works. That's some organic farming logic there, if you ask me. That's probably what that is. So multiple tools. Let's do 2 on this field. This is a fairly good sized field. So 2 minus 2, yeah, that should be good. Let's generate the course by course for that one. Hopefully this won't take too long. I think this is probably still one of the worst fields for generating here yet, field 386. Might be a toss-up at 383. 383 still takes a little bit too, but... Okay, first waypoint here to the left. Good. Drive course. Okay, this tractor? Sure. Guess it doesn't really matter what tractor we, actually want. Let's maybe back this up here. Oh, thought you were attaching. We're not. Can I, sneak through here? Oh, the answer is possibly. Yes. How about that driving, Evan? That's some professional driving there. What, huh? Okay, don't expect that all the time, Evan. Don't want to set the expectations too high here. Okay, let's go grab you out of the plow here. Woohoo. I don't know if I can start course play here. I might be able to start course play right from the farmyard, Evan. I'm tempted to maybe try that. Start course play from right here, see if he can go over there. Speaking of course, by course, I need to get that on this tractor as well, don't I? Oh, missed the plow. There we go. Oh, and for those who wonder, by the way, yes, I went ahead and put the duals back on all the tractors here again. I mean, let's face it, these tractors with singles on them just look like absolute horse dung, right? So we don't want that on here. I mean, the blue tractors look bad enough the way it is. No sense making them look even worse yet, right? Okay, we need the course play course here. Let's copy that. Head over to that one there. Paste the course there. A little right. First waypoint, drive course. Maybe. Or maybe not. Sometimes he's just going to sit there. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. He's going. He is going. I repeat, he is on the move. One of those ones that probably fakes you out there. Again, I don't know why it is, Evan, but some tractors, when you start them on the hired worker, course play, that type of thing, they like to sit there for a minute before they actually start going. Kind of annoying because it's like fakes you out. It's like, wait a minute, it's not working. Oh, wait, nope. No, it is too. Just gotta wait. So I was like, oh, okay. Yep, the John Deere's definitely got the work done here on the last field, that one. Told you folks we should have bought John Deere. Yep. That's what we get for running that yellow crap. Okay, speaking of... Okay, we're back. I haven't had to answer a phone call there. Let's see, where were we at? I think we were looking at getting more plows, right? I don't know if that's not where we're at. That's where we're going now. We need some more plows here. So, plows... Probably just get the same ones we got here now. Again, I don't have a whole lot of options here as far as like plows go. At least if we want to stick in somewhat the realm of realism anyway. You know, I got these things supposedly, but yeah, I don't think that's any sort of realistic plow there if you ask me. Nothing I've ever seen anyway. We do have the Wilrich. That is... I think there's problems with the Wilrich, right? That is 12 meters. And then we got the Landau here. That is 9.5 meters, so not quite as wide, but it does work. Fairly cheap as well, I guess. So let's get another 2 of those. Yeah, it should be out front there. And we got a couple more tractors here yet. Actually, we had a couple T8s on the planter there. We could steal those as well if we want. There should be... Is there like 1 or 2 more T9s in the shed here yet? Definitely one there. And this truck is going to have to, like, move or something because I cannot get this one out, can I? Okay, then. A little shed Tetris going on here. Ooh, moved a little bit. It's probably close because this tractor has tracks on it. I might be able to get this out yet, Evan. Shall we try? Why not? We just got to tuck this in real tight here, and I might be able to squeeze out between this truck and the grain cart. No, not without taking out the shed here, of course. Okay, let's try that. Definitely won't be doing this with one of the wheeled tractors with the duals or the triples on it, that's for sure. The track tractor, I think we have a chance, though. Oh, look at that. Wow. Not think that was going to work. Well, let's grab a plow here. Oh, what field should we head out to next? We'll probably do, I guess that field depends what fields we want to plant, everyone. Kind of thinking at least maybe 1 field of oats and 1 field of sunflowers here. And then we'll kind of go from there for the rest. Probably the rest in corn and beans or something like that. Actually, that reminds me. Speaking of crops here, something I was going to check. Like, when it comes to selling them, and again, we've just been straight selling. We have not been, like, playing the markets, which is not a good way to play this game, to be honest, Evan. Unless, of course, you're on a map of this size. And it doesn't really super matter, to be honest, in my opinion. But you're still making plenty of money, right? So oats, yeah, oats harvest in August. That's the worst time. So oats probably not the greatest. Canola, yeah, I think canola harvest is about the same time, doesn't it? Although if we wait till August to harvest, that's a little better. Sorghum. What is a sorghum harvest? Sorghum harvest is... Where's sorghum? There's sorghum. In August and September, huh? August, yeah. So that's, see, like sorghum, that seems like a lot better crop to plant there. We get a little bit more money from that. Sunflowers. Ooh, sunflowers look like they're really good. If we get, is it September, October to harvest? October, November. Okay, so if we get like October, though, of one, October, we're still looking at a decent price there. Typical of an, actually, December is actually really bad for it, isn't it? I was going to say December is usually pretty good for most, but winter time is usually the best, right? So same story there. Yeah, soybeans, we were selling soybeans, pretty bad price there, weren't we? Oh, well, corn, yeah, about the same story. So looks like the winner here actually is probably sunflowers. Maybe we should do some more sunflowers, Evan. Maybe we'll do like 2 fields of sunflowers here then, and just a small field of oats. I'm thinking a small field of oats. We'll do the big field in sunflowers then. Might put those on the, and when I say big field, might put them on the big field here too, the big section, right? I was thinking maybe corn. Corn is a high yielding crop though, so that's like, if we do a high yielding crop, that means we got to have our grain carts on the money doing their job, which auto drive is not particularly good at, if you ask me one. Auto drive likes to, and you folks seen it their last episode, and for those who watch the live stream too, like, you sit there and you're like, what in the world is auto drive doing? You see auto drive, it'll bring a grain cart over. It won't unload the combine. It'll just sit there, and then it'll drive off. And then another one will come over, do a few funny things. That one might unload. Like, oh my goodness, I'm telling you folks, it's mind-numbing. Mind-numbing. Well, we're going to head to the field right over here. I don't remember what number this is. I think we'll just probably throw... Yeah, that map's not going to help me, is it? We'll just throw one plow on this field here. Once some of these plows finish up their fields up, and I'll probably get 2 of them going on the big section there as well. We'll plow that field as well. Might takes a little bit of time to get all this done of them, but if we can do it, it'll save us on spray and on yield as well when it comes to the weeds. Now, speaking of spray, by the way, I can't complain too much about the cost to spray if we're using See & Spray. I think it probably took, I don't know, maybe a little over a tank of spray to spray field 383 of one, which, not too bad, right? Compared to, I don't know how many tanks it would have been the regular way there, but, several $100,000 if we didn't use See & Spray. I can tell you folks that much. So, okay, let's get a course going here for this. 1 for 1. We probably want more than 1 headland here. 2 probably would be good. Sure. Oh, yeah, set the field margin here too. -2 probably. I think I'm facing the right direction, right? I guess we'll find out. Oh, crap. Tell you what, well, we'll see if this is going to generate. I might have to pause the video here a minute. I did not catch this here. You folks notice here, though, and I just noticed this. It has field 383 looped in here with 384. I've had this happen a couple times. It doesn't always do this, Evan, but sometimes when you go to generate a course for this, field boundaries between these fields are like right next to each other, and it likes to try to put them together, which, yeah, it seems to be taking a moment. So let me, we'll pause the video. We'll be back here in a minute. Okay, but after like 20 minutes, we're finally back here. I finally ended up not waiting any longer, and I force closed the game here. It just was not generating a course play course for that here. So we'll see if we can get one here this time, and make sure we don't click the generate button. Hey, there we go. That's what we need, everyone. Only this field. Perfect. So 2 headlands. Let's overlap here. Make sure we're still only showing this field. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, now if we generate the course, everyone, this should generate significantly quicker than trying to generate an entire course for all of that, right? Yeah, there we go. That's what we want to see. Okay. I should have just forced to close the game, right? I don't know why. Typically, when if you do something like that, course play will either, one, generate the course eventually, or we're going to stop here a minute because that is like all kinds of out of whack. So let's see if we can level this out here a minute. There we go. That looks a little better. And then back to nearest waypoint drive course. Okay, now you can go. Oh, but yeah, like I said, typically course play will usually like either tell you it can't generate a course at some point, or it will generate a course. It just might take a while, right? I've never had it like actually just like sit there, and it's, I don't know. Maybe I didn't wait long enough, everyone. Usually it's like 10, 15 minutes, I think, at the most from my experience, but that was just, that was getting a little ridiculous. So I finally like, no, okay, that's we got things to do, so we're going to just close that. Fortunately, I didn't lose a whole lot of them. The autosave must have happened here like just as we were getting to the field. So literally, I mean, what you folks saw, that's pretty much all I had to do. Drive to just a little bit to the field there and try generating the course again. So can't complain too much. I already got the hired workers going over on field 386 here again. So they're still rolling. That leaves us one plow left to get going here. So let's throw that on this tractor here. Hope this tractor... Oh, I seem to remember these tractors. Yeah, bigger tractor on those plows is beneficial, isn't it? Here, let's check the horsepower here a minute. Horsepower, yeah, 500 horsepower. Okay, so maybe I don't want to put this tractor on this one. We might need to maybe look at purchasing another tractor here. What do you folks think? Well, we got $6 million. Why not, right? Yeah, I think another tractor might be in order here, one. At least if we're going to run 4 plows anyway. Probably should have thought of that. I figured out I could just put the... let's see, where are we at here? There we go. Figured I'd just put the T8 on that, but I think I remember those T8s did not pull that very well. And so let's, yeah, T9 700. Sure, that gives us 776. So that, I don't think that's actually the real. The real 700 is 682. Okay, there we go. Oh, and what do we want to put on this for tracks and tires? High idler, smart tracks, Michelin's. Whoa, there we go. Yep, now we got some triples. Liking the looks of that. Some big duals if you like those. Some more big duals from the looks of it. Oh, yeah, there we got the LSWs. Oh, we got some more triples, too. Okay, okay. Lizard, are these supposed to be like Goodyears or something, I wonder? Goodyear OptiTrack. Is that Goodyear? I think that's Goodyear. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. OptiTrack, I think, is Goodyear's. Or is it Firestone? Firestone OptiTrack? I think they're Goodyear OptiTracks, right? I don't know, whatever they are. Wheel weights. Yeah, I'm liking the looks of that. Looks pretty good to me. Front option. Throw some weights on it, sure. Windows, yeah, standard and beacons. Datchers. Quick hitch. Yeah, that's fine. We can put a quick hitch back there. GPS, definitely. Okay, I think we got everything we need. We'll take one. Only, $600,000, pocket change. Pocket change. Actually, compared to some of the nowadays prices for tractors, I mean, it probably kind of is pocket change, right? For those of you who've seen the price tags on some of the new tractors and combines, oh boy. Get ready for some serious wallet shrinkage. Okay, we're going to head out to the other side of the farm here for this one then. We got 386, was it 383? And then we'll head to 389, 390 here. 387, 388 are planted. 385 has been plowed already as far as I know, by the way, so that field's already done. Need to finish cultivating that field. I figure we'll probably get on that here next. See how much time we have left here. This episode's getting so cut up, everyone. I'm not even exactly sure where we're at here. So, anyway, let's head over to the comment section in a moment. Let's see what you folks had to say here. Starting off with the first one here from Christopher. Christopher was saying, I think they need to update the artificial intelligence in this game. What artificial intelligence? Christopher says, I think it's going to take you 2 days in real life to get that field done. Pretty much correct on that one there. Yes, that's pretty much how long it took. Again, 13 hours. So, if you really want to push it, you can get 13 hours done, in 1 day if you wanted to. Start in the morning, finish at night. Yeah, that's definitely doable. But yeah, fortunately, we actually finished quicker than the estimates here, and I'm sure the New Hollands working on the other end of the field helped with that. I mean, if we didn't have the New Holland combines working there, I'm fairly certain we would have been a lot closer to our 16-hour estimate there. Hetero was saying, a good video. I like the 4X maps with all the towns and stores. But on Titan, you have a mod list as long as your arm. Why are map makers not modding the buildings for their maps anymore? And the direct download of the required mod cheats the modders out of their credits. I guess the bigger maps don't go through Giants, but the Giants are allowed this to happen on some of the maps on the mod hub. Interesting. Well, at least on the larger maps, I mean, I can understand why some of the modders aren't like taking the time to model all the buildings and stuff. I mean, if folks think about it, the amount of time it would take to model everything for this map, like, oh my goodness, there's a reason why this map is as lackluster on detail as what it is. I mean, like, the detail on this map is very limited. Again, I've said this before, when it comes to this map here, I think this would be a lot nicer map if the map author would have taken the time to put all the detail into the map. Like, again, just looking at this terrain, I mean, you can see there's supposed to be a lot of detail here probably, but it's just not here. Again, I don't know, fence row along here maybe. There's probably something along here. There's obviously, in real life, I mean, there's something here, right? In the game, there's not. Like, nothing here, right? Real life, I'm sure there is. What it is, I don't know, but again, I do understand why at the same time, too, why the mod authors are not, or the mod author in this case is not taking the time, because, again, if folks think about it, the amount of time it would take to put detail in the size of this map, like, oh my goodness, Evan. This map would never be released if they took all the time to put all that detail in it. The Titan map, that is the 64X map, correct? I could be wrong on that, but don't quote me on that. But I think the Tahitian, I guess, right? Tahitian, I think that's how you say it. The Tahitian map is the 64, I think. That's the one I'm thinking of anyway. And for those who wonder, no, I do not plan on playing on the 64X map next. We'll see once. Maybe at some point, Evan will play on it. I think I've had enough of large maps for now, Evan. I think we're going to go to a smaller map. And I say smaller, like we could go to a 16X map and that'd be a smaller map, right? We're going to probably play either standard or 4X. I don't know which one. I haven't picked a map out next, but it's going to be smaller. I guarantee that. So, like I said, maybe in the future we'll see once about, going up to a larger map. But we need to hold the phone here a minute. Level this back out here. Oh, wrong way, I think. A little bit more. Well, that's all it's got. Okay. You back it off just a little bit. That looks better. That looks better. Okay. Doing my head in with the front end just sticking way up like that. Like, no. Can't have that now. Forget, does this count as mulching, or is this a cultivator on the front of this here? Oh, checking the map here. Mulched. Does this count as being mulched? I think the answer on that is no, because if I remember correctly here, that the rolling and the mulching are kind of like opposite of each other, right, Evan? If the field is mulched, it will show up purple, right? If the field has been rolled, nothing will show up. So like I said, it's kind of the opposite. The mulching and the rolling are opposite of each other as far as what shows up on the map. Okay, anyway, back to the farm, everyone. We've got one more large tractor left here. That is the red tractor over here, which reminds me I should probably turn my sound down when I get into this, because it's going to be loud otherwise. And we're going to finish cultivating the little field behind us here. Okay, I'm going to turn the sound down even more yet, everyone. Like I said, obnoxiously loud tractor. And at least when it came to harvesting, I just left the cultivator sitting out here because I pretty much robbed all of our large tractors here for that harvest. Except for the T8s. There should be a cultivator out here somewhere. Oh, come on. I know it's out here. Ah, there it is. I was going to say. I thought it was over here more, but nope. It's over there. Just left it sitting out here all winter, right? Oh, let's see. We're not liking that alignment there. There we go. That looks a little better. Backing up. Oh, must be an autosave. There we go. Okay, connected. We still lowered down? I think we're still lowered down yet. Yes, we are. Running the Kinsey mock till here. We'll probably be running this across a few other fields here as well, Evan, once we're done plowing. hopefully next episode we can maybe start planting. We'll see once here. See how much farm work we can get done here on the map. Ooh, missing a little bit there. Whoops. Nothing to see there. Nothing to see there. As I've said... Whoa, hello. Wrong button, apparently. As I've said before, when it comes to cultivating here, there is, to my knowledge, no benefit to doing this here in the game, everyone. However, I don't know about you folks, I do not like planting on plowed ground. It just does not seem right. Mind you, you can do it in the game, everyone, but in real life, you would not do that. So... we are going to get this cultivated up here. I think this gives us seed bed as well. And I'm not entirely sure on this, Evan. I know back when this game first came out, there was the, I don't know if you want to call it a rumor or whatever you want to call it, but that if you had seed bed on your field, it improved your yield. So if we check our field here, yeah, you can see I actually got seed bed here. So we are ready to plant this field. And seedbed supposedly improved your yield. I don't know if that's actually true or not, everyone, but hey, if it is, we got it. Christopher was saying that's going to take you a while to get that field. Good video there. Keep it up. Thank you very much for that. You'll be surprised. I'm assuming he's talking about the mother bin there. You'll be surprised how quickly that mother bin fills up, everyone. Turn off the tractor sound just a little bit. Tim was saying, good video, and you should go old school on the holler for your next series. Hey, we'll have to see once, Evan. We will have to see once. He was also asking, in your auto drive settings for your combine, what do you have the pre-call and the call to unloader set to? So I've got, for those you're wondering, I've got my pre-call level set to 50%, I think. I have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's set to 50%. And then I've got my call to unloader set to, is it yes? I think, is that the setting? Oh, yeah, he says right here, he has his set to 60 and yes. So I've got mine set to 50 and yes. Just trying to get the unloaders there a little bit quicker. That was the theory on that one. That's why I've got it 50 and yes. Mason was also saying here in the comments, you should turn on collision in your auto drive settings. Wait, is it turned off? I'll have to go check. I thought that was on. I thought that setting came by default on. Maybe not. I'll have to go check that. He was saying, yeah, check the auto drive setting on your grain cart tractors. Not sure why it was off when I seen the settings. Well, you have a more keen eye than I do, because, yeah, that does not seem right. That should be on. He was saying cutting in the middle of the field really looks like it throws off the grain cart helpers. That iPad in my X9 is watching one of your YouTube videos on Nowhere, Kansas, back in Farming Simulator 19. It was when Courseplay had the massive pileup when you're doing really crazy stuff. Oh, speaking of crazy stuff, Evan, obviously we're playing on the largest map I've ever played on, right? 36X. We're not really doing anything crazy on here. We're just kind of doing some farming, right, Evan? For those of you who want to see, like, crazy stuff, though, you need to go check out my Nowhere, Kansas series. If you want to see, like, large-scale crazy farming on a big map, Nowhere, Kansas was a 16X map, by the way. Only, like, half the size of this. I know, small little map, right, everyone? But, yeah, if you want to see some insanity, go check that series out. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure where we are at time-wise with this map, Evan, but that seems like a pretty good spot to wrap it up here. So again, everyone, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.